Welcome to my channel. In this session, we will discuss mixtures or the weighted average basics which are part of averages mixtures allegation topic. Let's start with an example. 30 kilograms of rice costing rupees 50 per kilogram and 20 kilograms of rice costing rupees 60 per kilogram are mixed. Find the average cost of the mixture per kilogram. Now, the first one is 50 rupees per kilogram, second one is 60 rupees per kilogram means what is the average cost means can I say 50 plus 60 by 2, 110 by 2, 55? No. The reason is the quantities are different. Here first one is 30 kilograms, second one is 20 kilograms. So since the quantities are different, we can't do that. In case if the quantities are same, then we can do this, but not now. So we have to consider the quantities also. So now 30 kilograms you bought at the rate of 50 per kilogram means how much money we are spending? 30 into 50, 1500 rupees we spent. Now we bought 20 kilograms at the rate of 60 per kilogram means how much we are spending means 20 into 60 we are spending 1200. So total we spent 2700 rupees to buy 50 kilograms here. If 50 kilograms cost is 2700, what is the average cost means? 2700 by 50. You simplify this, you get 54. So the average cost is not 55, it is 54 because of the different quantities. So here, this what we call this mixture problem, mathematically speaking, it is called a weighted average problem. This mixtures problem is a question of weighted average because we are considering the quantities or weights while calculating the average. The quantities are considered, so that's why it is called weighted average question. And we have done by basic understanding. Same thing we can take it as a formula also. So what is the formula for weighted average? Means average price equals to, that is P equals to P1 Q1 plus P2 Q2 by Q1 plus Q2. Let's see the same question that we have taken previously. You can see here P1 is 50, price 50, Q1 the first quantity is 30 plus P2 60, Q2 20, quantity 20 by Q1 plus Q2. What is quantity 1? 30, quantity 2 20. You can see 1500 plus 1200, 2700 by 50, 270 by 5, 540 by 10, it is 54. We got the same answer or not? In fact, though we were not using the formula, more or less we were doing the same, right? Okay. Now, any other alternate approaches are there? Let's see. We can consider the ratio of the quantities. Whenever you are mixing two different varieties of anything, whether it is rice or whether two groups basically, we need not know exact quantities. We can, if we know the ratios, that is enough, right? So let's see. Here, the ratio of the quantities equals to 30 is to 20, it is 3 is to 2. And what are the respective prices? 50 and 60. Now, instead of multiplying 30 and 20, we'll multiply with 3 and 2. So we say the average price equals to, average cost or average price equals to 3 into 50 plus 2 into 60 by 3 plus 2 we say. You can see here 150 plus 120, 270 by 5, we get the same 54. Then some of us will be thinking, what is a big difference, sir? Only a 0 is eliminated, otherwise it's almost same. I understand when 30 and 20, when you take, these are two easy numbers, so you don't find any difference. Suppose if I take some two big numbers, say 216 kilograms of rice at the rate of 50 per kilogram, 144 kilograms of rice, 144 kilograms of rice at the rate of 60 per kilogram are mixed. What is the average price if I ask you? You can solve, we'll get the same answer because here also the ratio of the quantities is 72 3, 72 twos, 3 is to 2. So whether it's 30 and 20 or 216 or 144, the ratio is same, means your answer will be same. You can check afterwards. Done? Okay, this, so we don't need exact quantities. The ratio of the quantities is enough. Next one, why don't we take deviation approach? If you recall the first video in this topic, where we discussed the averages basics, we have discussed the deviation method. We can take that. Suppose the two prices are 50 and 60, you know the average will always be somewhere between 50 and 60. So let's take any one number between them as the deviation. Let's say somewhere in the middle, I'll take 55, which is somewhere in the middle of 50 and 60 as a reference, and then we try to write deviations. This 50 is how much less than 55 minus 5 into the quantity 30 plus this 60 is 5 more than 55, so plus 5 into the quantity 20 by total quantity 30 plus 20. You can see here it is 55 plus this is minus 150 plus 100 by 50 means minus 150 plus 100 minus 50 by 50, that is minus 1. 55 minus 1, 54 is our answer. The next point is, why should we consider exact quantities? We are using the ratio of the quantities, Why don't we club this deviation method and ratios concepts together? Let's see. We take ratio of the quantities as well as deviation. So the ratio of the quantities is 3 is to 2. The prices are 50, 60. So when I want to find the average cost, I will take the some number as reference between 50 and 60, as I said 55. Then I'll take this 50 means minus 5 into 3, and this 60 is plus 5 into 2 by 3 plus 2. See, we are dealing with small numbers. It will be easy for calculation. See here, it is minus 15 plus 10 by 5. Minus 15 plus 10 minus 5 by 5 minus 1. 55 minus 1. My answer is 54. Right? So like that, wherever possible, take the ratio of the quantities, take the deviation approach, so that in these mixtures problems, we can avoid doing big multiplications. In the next video, we'll take up a few examples where we can apply this technique and try to answer the questions in quick time. Right? Thank you.